What's up, y'all? It's your girl Aries, and I'm back with another video. Hey, thank you for tapping in with your friend over here where the red phone resides. Make sure y'all hit that like button on your way in, and we about to get into the thing. So, welcome back to another Sunday smoke session. Okay, Sunday smoke session. You know, we haven't been down here in a while, and we just gonna catch up. We gonna catch up with the gang. We gonna go over what I've been watching as it relates to movie and TV, and just get into a little bit of mess. When you dial in for movies, make sure you include the mess. So first thing that we gonna get into, y'all, is just a little bit of touch and base. What's up, Stephen Harris? How you doing? Thank you for dropping by, my friend. Make sure you hit that like button. I'm just about to be talking and chatting for a little while before I start talking about what's been going on in all that we watch with movies and TV. So, first thing, I guess, I don't know why. I feel like I should have been came down here and talked about this. But I just have not been wanting to get on. I just ain't been in the mood for it. Right. It been a minute, T man. You right. It definitely been a minute. So I'm glad to be back. Make sure y'all hitting that like button. I'm gonna wait for a few more people to slide on in. If they coming, child. If not, we gonna just move it along and the replay gang you know, will come on through with the replay. Okay, so first thing on the docket, y'all. Okay, you might notice hair is a little different. Got me some little locks. And that was a whole story time that I had, like, that I felt like I needed to bring to the stage because it was definitely an experience. I feel like my hair didn't been like this, locking up, okay, so to speak, for at least, I don't know, I guess since maybe like February. Hold up, I'm trying to see if I could share a photo, but I don't know what's going on. Let me see something real quick. Let me see something. But anyway, yeah, so y'all, I done decided to go ahead on and get my hair locked. Like, I know it seemed like a drastic change for some, but I just was like, man, my hair don't be doing nothing up under the little wigs or whatever. I do actually have hair, Like, so might as well. I just was feeling like, let me go ahead on and do something with the hair so that it can begin the process because I got other family members with locks and they definitely just on their growth journey. I'm like, damn, I could have been there already. But anyway, yeah, when I decided to do this, I started looking obviously for somebody who could come through and not necessarily come through, but somebody who was going to know what they was doing. Everybody that be retwisting do not know what they doing. Everybody that be doing the starter locks do not know what they be doing. So yeah, shout out to my starter locks. It already has been a journey because the lady that got me started, I feel like she did what needed to be done, but it definitely could have been done better. First of all, why retwist got to charge so much? Like why I could see the starting process of it, like the starter locks of it all. But why the retwist got to be so much? Like y'all literally, I'm gonna just go ahead on and say it. Y'all literally ain't doing nothing. Y'all literally ain't doing nothing that's worth. I don't know how much retwist is where you live, but they at least hitting on 100 out here. At least I found me a good lady that's like my second loctician already. See, this is what I hate about committing to a lifestyle. What's up, Candy Girl? This is what I hate about committing to a lifestyle because now I gotta rely on somebody to be retwisting my hair. I was in here telling them, Candy, that I got some locks. So I'm about to tell y'all about my little lock journey so far because I didn't had these since February and I didn't already been through two locticians And I'm not gonna say that the first lady was just now she was. She just was not it, man. Okay, so I found her on Booksy, similar to Style Seat. And from what I could see, she was somebody that lived nearby. Her pictures, which I hate, like, girl, I seen Dallas with her little locks. That's why I was like, man, I gotta let gang know. I gotta let her know that I am right in there with little Dallas. Yes, the retwist is $65. That's reasonable because, in my opinion, it ain't nothing that can't be done. Like, this is a $40 job all day and nights. I could see by the length, maybe you would charge more, but why is you out here charging $100 just because you can? 125 with a style. Like, so let me get back to this lady, y'all, because this lady, she first of all made me feel really hesitant to even going through with the process of locking my hair once I got to the salon that day. Because as y'all know, I'm not starting my locks like from a big chop. I just was like I got medium length hair and I just want some medium length locks, okay? She get to look at me up and down. She was like, I mean, I think it's better when you get locks like that after you cut your hair short. And I was like, feeling a little discouraged, but I'm the type of person that once I get it set in my mind that I'm about to do this, then it got to be done. So I'm like, all right, the lady already seemed reluctant, but I'm not going to not get the locks today. Okay, is you doing them or not? So then she asking me, just questions, man. Why is you questioning me? And I didn't even sit down on the seat. I did not feel like it was time for me to sit down in the seat. What's up, Shayna girl? I had so much fun with y'all up on Miss Kira's live last night. Shout out to Miss Kira. Happy birthday, lady. I hope you enjoying yourself. But I definitely didn't feel like I was welcome. And at this point, okay, I didn't feel like I was welcome. She just was looking like she didn't want to do my hair. I had the last appointment of the day. Okay, ma'am, if you don't want to do locks at the end of the day, don't have no appointment for 4 p.m. Cause I get there and it's like she's just looking at my head the whole time. Like sizing it up. Like, damn, she got, you know what, y'all? Like, I do have a lot of hair. I have thick hair. This is the main reason why I just said, look, I want to go ahead on and let my hair get in formation for these locks because when I'm wearing it under my wig, all I'm doing is slicking it back. Okay, I'm slicking it back in two little ponytails and my hair just rubbing. I'm not even taking care of my own hair. I don't know how to do cornrows. If I did, I'd be rich by now. Cause I'd be doing sew-ins, vixen parts, half in, half out, no leave out, whatever. I'll be making all the money. Thank you so much, Shayna, because it has definitely been a journey. I'm talking about this old bald-headed loctician who was trying to discourage me from even getting it going in the first place. So I'm sitting there with my foot on the little, the little the metal footrest of the chair. I'm sitting here with my foot on that before I even sat down because, man, do you want to do it or not? And so she was just like, so what size locks do you want? And I was like, I think, like something medium. I was like, I really like Eva Marcel's locks. Before I could even like get a breath to say what I was gonna say next, she just was like, those is fake. And I was just like, ma'am, be that as it may, because I don't know, okay? I'm new to the lock environment, okay? Granted, my son has locks, and he been having them. He had them several times throughout his life, and I've even retwisted his hair. This how I know it ain't nothing but a $40 job, okay? I retwisted his hair, but I never had locks of my own, so I don't know if those really fake. But anyway, this lady was mean to me, y'all. But she finally went on and allowed me to sit down. She might have had thought about a bill or something that she had to pay and was like, let me go ahead on and get this $125. Okay, so she goes to wash my hair. We cool, everything. she get to like doing the things, twisting the locks. Now, I didn't know this at the time, but apparently you only supposed to twist locks in one direction. Okay, you only supposed to do like either coils or two-strand twists when you getting started. I think this lady was getting started. Okay, I think she was getting started on her just doing having her hands in people's hair because she was just. I mean, she washed my hair good. I don't be washing my hair like that. Um, so it really felt good. Shout out to her because I do know she know how to wash hair. Whatever they teach y'all in beauty school, that was something that she was good at. I don't think that you could go to beauty school and learn how to do hair. Anyway, the lady techniques. I'm just saying, her relocking, or starter locking technique was just. I was telling my son, he was like, "Mom, you letting people play in your head. You is letting people play in your head. This lady don't know what she doing. She got two-strand twists. She got coils. She got them going to the left, got them going to the right. It's righty tighty always. Okay, that's a universal way to turn. Why is she doing me like that? Right, she was tripping. So that was my first time that I got my locks. That was my first experience. I thought, okay, I think this is really cute. For like the first 2 months, I was still wearing it under a wig just because I don't know, I just wasn't ready to pop out. You know, if you walking around with a 40-inch bust down all the time to go into like just having little pieces of hair on your head, which it's just the way that it felt. So I just was like, not only can I not do that, but I cannot send my coworkers into hysterics popping up at work because you know how people be acting at work, man. Any black woman in here can tell y'all how the people be acting at work when you go from one hairstyle to the next. It creates complete pandemonium. And I just didn't, man, y'all, I could not. Shayna said, now you had to go and get somebody to fix it. Right. Now I had to go get somebody to fix it. Cause I just realized like she got my hair going left, right, left, doing a get on up, get on up, get on up, full march, left, left, left. She got left, right, left. Like, man, why is my locks doing that? Why is my locks going on the left, right, and the left? Cause her ass kept wanting to get up. She kept getting up, y'all. Kept trying to put me on to music. It was so annoying. It was so annoying. She had her phone out. She kept propping her phone up in front of me. Like, ma'am, I really would just love to just sit here and listen to something in my AirPod. You don't even gotta say too much to me. You ain't even gotta say too much. They said someone had my son looking like baby Future with 6 locks. Oh my God. I had to comb them out and start over, not just 6. Like what, like, did I come in here and ask for some wigs from you? Did I come in here and ask you to put some wigs up in my head? 6 locks. I swear, these people out here don't know what they doing. They just steal people pictures and put them on a damn style seat or Instagram. So this lady, she trying to put me on some music. She's showing me like all these people who could sing, on the YouTubes. And I'm just like, man, I wish that this was over already. I wish this was over. I could feel she only midway in my head. It's about to be 7 o'clock, ma'am. Come on now. If you didn't spend 30 minutes trying to talk about how good you like to get the hair squeaky clean when you washing it, we could have been the hell on probably. We could have probably been the hell on. So anyway, y'all, she up here trying to show me music. Then she started singing this song, y'all. She started singing this song, and I don't know the lyrics of the song, and I probably could find the lady who sings it. It's a YT lady, and I like the song. I like the artist. It's a song that y'all have probably heard. It was like, "Baby girl, I wanna thank your mama for you," something like that. It was like something along them lines. Okay. This lady got so mad. First of all, she was singing the song down, loving it, talking about, oh, I can't wait to get off and sing this song to my husband on the way home. I'm like, oh, okay, that's so nice. And now she finds out that the lady that sings the song, the artist, is singing to a woman. And she gets so mad. I'm like, oh my God. Mind you, I just don't understand when people be pulling this just random homophobia. I guess this is what like white people be talking about when other white people get around them being racist. Because she started being so homophobic, saying just you know how they are, you know how they get, you know what they be saying, y'all. Like she was saying all of this stuff, referencing the Bible and so on and so forth. And I was just like, man, what if I was gay? What if I was a part of the LGBTQ community? Okay. What if I was a part of the community? You would not be getting my community dollars no more. And I was literally offended. I just don't like that. I just feel like it's not necessary to just, I don't know. I just don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it about nobody. Okay. I don't want to hear nobody sit up there, be homophobic or racist or none of that. It just like really irks. Like, why are you pressed? Because she was literally pressed, y'all. So I sat there at this point. I'm like, damn, can we play something else then? She started playing Janae Aiko live. I'm like, ma'am, I don't care. We done. Okay, this is how she gonna do me though. She get the locks done. She sat me under the dryer and she just trying to gas me up because she thinks that I want a style. Because when we originally sat down and she began doing my hair, she talking about, I said, can I get like a side part? She was like, girl, no, this ain't no braids. I was like, well, damn. Don't let me ask for something on my head. A side part, it ain't braids. Like I literally just wanted exactly what y'all seeing right now. Just like hair hanging to one side over the other. Instead of a middle part or going back or whatever you was gonna do, ma'am. But because she ready to go, she just gonna say, you don't even need no style. Your hair look cute, just like that. And I'm just like, you're not slick. You're not slick. Only reason I'm letting you get away with it because I'm just tired. I'm tired. My damn self. So that was my that was my first experience with a loctician. That was my first retwist. I mean not retwist. That was the damn starter locks, child. Then I goes like 3 weeks later, cause she say 2 weeks at the most. I mean 2 weeks, 3 weeks at the most. You know, because man, we don't want to be doing your hair all the way over again. And I'm just like, okay, so 3 weeks, boom. I went back to her, y'all, because I really wanted to give her another chance. For the most part, I felt like it was a little ghetto, but it could have, I don't even want to say ghetto. She just was unprofessional. That's just what it came down to. And I just didn't want to deal with anybody that could be worse. Like, although it could have gotten better if I pursued a little bit more, did a little bit more research, but she had no tact, Candy. You was right. You was right. Like, I was like, ma'am, I don't want to go and find somebody who worse than you. At least she was in a salon. I don't want to be sat in between nobody damn legs, okay? Kids running all across me, sat down on the floor in between somebody's damn legs. Why they retwisting my hair like this? I'm resting my head on their damn leg. I don't want to go on and do that. So I just gave her another chance. Like, it could only get worse, honestly, because at least she showed up. At least she was already there. So the second time that I went to get my locks retwisted, I parked right in front of the door, and I'm just like, she got somebody in the chair still. Okay, so I already know the appointment probably gonna be running a little late. Only reason that I even get certain hairstylists is because I can book online. If I can't do that, then I'm not going. I'm doing that for the convenience. So I see you got somebody sitting in my chair at this point, and I waited for like 10 minutes and I was like, man, forget it. I'm going in because she got the nerve to have a thing talking about if you more than 15 minutes late, that's considered a no-show. Well, I could clearly see that you're going to be more than 15 minutes before you get started on my head. because you up in here trying to flat iron a white lady hair, basically. Like, and then this was the thing. This lady sat up there and talk about how like the white people that she do their hair be tipping her so good. So, I definitely tipped her because as far as I knew, like she was a little rude. She was from the Midwest though. Like I don't know, maybe people from other places is a little bit more hostile than others. So I didn't really take it personal. The fact that she said I can't get no side part, the fact that she's just seemed reluctant to do my hair in the first place, the fact that she didn't want to do no style at the end. Okay, I just said like maybe this is just like how they is down there in Cleveland. Cause I don't know nothing about it. So, I went on back. This time I said I get in there, I sat down, she like, hey, I'm just wrapping up. I'm just helping her finish. She helping like another lady do somebody else hair. It was like, did y'all graduate out the beauty school together? Cause she like really trying to show her how to flat iron a lady. Like it was like a biracial woman didn't know how to do her own hair. I guess like she had never had it straightened, and she just was in there. I think she said like I think she was like the lady on Sinners, ma'am. She talking about like her brother and sister in law cousin Tracy was black, so her hair she just didn't ever know what to do with it. Like what do I literally watched Dr. Papa Pimper, the same people that be on Dr. Papa Pimper. A lady on here talking about she got glass hair, uncombable hair. And then when they showed the lady hair, the bitch hair was just nappy. It was just a white lady with nappy hair. And that just what it come down to. I was like, what? She had to go to a black dermatologist or something. Okay, that was looking at the hair and was, ma'am, you needed a keratin treatment. You needed a hot oil treatment. Okay, you needed a pink oil moisturizer in your hair. And that was it. That was it. But nonetheless, this lady was just like that. She didn't know what to do with her glass hair. And so the lady that be doing my locks was over here flat ironing. That's when I was like, I don't really like the fact that you don't have a specialty. You just up in here doing it all. You up in here flat ironing. You up in here doing locks. You up in here. Police don't know when to kick the door in. You up here doing everything under the sun. So she stays on this lady here for about 10 more minutes. And then she called me over to the seat. I don't immediately go to sit in the seat because I'm assuming she about to wash my hair. This lady gonna tell me you don't wash no starter locks. Cause it's just gonna be like I'm doing them all over again. Mind you, on the thing, when you book, it says what's included in a retwist, and it was a wash with a style. I ain't got no time to argue, okay? Right. That sound crazy, right, Candy? Cause other people who I know that got some locks about in the same little phase as mine, they're like, yeah, they get washed and they just end up having to twist them over again. That's just it. And mind you, this is the same thing with the current loctician has told me. She was like, girl, I'm gonna wash your hair and I'm gonna wash your hair every time that you come because yes, you do have to retwist it more, but you still got to get your hair washed. Like she was like, no, that lady was not. She was like, I don't want to talk bad about another stylist, but that lady was not. She was not it. See, Dallas get a wash every time. See, that's what I'm talking about. People be out here trying to skimp, and I tipped this fool another time. I was just like, mm. But the lock lady that I go to now, y'all, I think that she is definitely professional. It's just always something with somebody. So this one is like definitely a Bible thumper, which is okay. It's better than being what I had to experience the first two times that I went to go and get my locks. And the only reason I say that with like reluctancy or some type of feeling some type of way about this new lock lady being a Bible thumper is because I don't know what to talk about with her because she has like some views that are just like, girl, for real. So what I'm talking about is when I get in there, okay, this lady, she has another client, but I see her rotation. By the time I'm coming in, her next client about to go under the dryer. She might be just putting a few more clips on or finishing up the last little touches before she put them in the dryer. 'Cause the same thing happened with me when the next lady came. She was just finishing up about to put me under the dryer. So I already see like, okay, I like her. She got it working like clockwork. But while she was up in there talking about she didn't want to go see Sinners because it was demonic, I said, man, I can't be up in here, man. What? And the lady that she was in there with at first was like, no, I did go and see it, but I'm sure you and this other young lady want to talk about it. So I'll let y'all talk about it because I'm about to go sit under the dryer. And she was like, I just my cousin went and saw it and she told me it was demonic. And I was like, okay, I want to definitely stay away from that then. I'm like, why? Because something about to get you? Some gonna get you for go. Why would you even ever consider it? And if that's your train of thought, like why in the hell did you ever even want to consider a movie called Sinners? I'm just confusion about that. Kenny said, I'll be playing Monopoly Go while she is doing my hair. I wish. So I was like, man, I just wish that this lady would just like let me be in peace. Can I enjoy the experience? Can I enjoy the experience while you back there talking about like why did she have to cut some of my the lady was back there cutting the hell out of my hair. The first lady. The first lady was back there cutting my hair, y'all, wet. I just really didn't care because I was in there at this point. What could I say? I felt like anything. I was at her mercy, man. She said, let me bow the conversation because she already knew it was going down the wrong road. And when I heard her saying that, I was like, oh, okay, cool. Yeah, okay, it's cool. It's cool. It's cool. I just can't talk to her because I'm all excited. I'm like, yes, okay, you got to talk about Sydney. We not. We damn sure not about to talk about it up in here. And you talking about it's demonic. You haven't even seen it. Why was you even ever interested? If that's just where your mind goes, why was you ever even interested? I just don't like that kind of stuff, y'all. But I realize, okay, so if I got to deal with somebody to do my hair, because I have done my own retwist since I've had my locks, and it didn't come out bad. It just was like, it's like when you try to do your own pedicure, it gets you by, but it just ain't really hitting on how it be hitting when you go to the I'm just saying, man, I've been getting better, 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 better. But I ain't that good to where I could do my retwist and just feel like it's crispy. Cause the retwist don't even last about 2 weeks at the most. 2 weeks at the most, you know? Right, Shayna. Shayna said that part. Why see sinners if you don't want to see sinning? Right. You had no idea what it was even about, child. You just talking about it said it was called sinners. I'm interested. Low key. Some folk just want to complain. Yes. Just wants to complain. So I was like, okay, we got one of those up in here in my head. Everything she was saying, she was just like, glory be to God after everything she said. And I was like, okay, you know what? It could definitely have been worse. I was thinking it was gonna come down to me, like I said, sitting between somebody ashy legs while they kids running across mine, tracking braid hair across the floor. So it definitely turned out better than it was. She probably prayed for me to get home safe. You know, she was just like a wholesome person, but I definitely got the judgmentalness from her when she was saying like, cause I'm like, man, y'all just live and let everybody live and be happy and free, okay? And who they want to be. If you don't like it, just look the other way, okay? It ain't got nothing going on doing with you. So as we transition from this smoking signal segment, y'all, that's what I was gonna call it when we just be catching up real quick, sending the smoke signals to y'all. I just don't have all my slides ready because you know how the things we work just don't come through. But yeah, we done with that. And as I was speaking about sinners, we gonna transition into this next segment of what you've been watching. And this is another little segment that is just going to recap everything that I have been watching. And Sinners was one of those things that I haven't been able to get down here and talk to y'all about. I'm not going to go all in detail about no recap or none of that because I feel like it's out there. Okay, I didn't even feel like I needed to come down and do no recap and review on those Sinners because it just was so good to me that I felt like it was a lot of people that did a better job at describing. Y'all know I'll be stuck up here for 30 minutes talking about one scene. And the most thing that I want to share about it is that it's just something that I've seen multiple times because it has been in the theaters for so long. I really appreciate that. I've been able to just like on the whim, like, man, let me go see Sinners. So far, I've only seen it 3 times. But I definitely was debating on a fourth just because I was out and about and I could have caught it. And I'm just saying that to say is that is how good it was and is. And yeah, shout out to them for that. Shout out to them for that. I thought it was very good. I love all the discourse that everybody on YouTube was talking about when it came to why they didn't cast an overweight white lady instead of an overweight black lady for the lovers. How it just was a lot of controversy, and I don't know, man. I don't see how anybody could hate on that film. It was fire. It was everything. It lived up to all the hype that everybody was talking about. Okay. The first time that I saw it, though, I will say that I left during the credits, not knowing that it was something else. Man, bag. Let me tell y'all. I ain't gonna tell y'all about no movie. I'm gonna tell y'all about my experience going to the theater because when you order your seat or when you order your ticket, through an app, you got to pick your seat before you get there. So then I gets there right on time. Okay, I get there right as the damn curtains is coming up. The previews is ended. I already know, like, okay, if the movie says starting at 9:45, I just got to be there by 10 because it's going to be at least 15, 20 minutes of previews, y'all. So, boom, I get in there. The theater is actually kind of packed. So I'm just like, why the hell is somebody in my seat? And then they all like hugged up and shit and ordering food. And so I'm just like, y'all, I need to be more assertive or something. But like you just don't want to, how some environments you just be like, man, I just don't want to be that person. Okay, let me know how y'all feel and what y'all would do. Cause this was what my situation was. I'm coming in there by myself, somebody in my seat. It was a black dude in there with a white girl. And it's not something that I have a problem with because I love that for y'all equally, okay? I love that for y'all. But I just did not want to be like, I know that they would just be like, oh, why she got an attitude? Because I was just being like, hey, I think that y'all are in my seat. Like, I just didn't want no mess, child. So I just sat down next to them and was on edge the whole time because I know that when I picked my seat in the app, it was limited seats to be picking. So I feel like somebody whom this seat actually belongs to is going to want to come up and get in their seat. And I'm going to be in it because these fools is in mine. And I just didn't have time. So I sat there. No, Shayna, if you would have told, get your ass up, nigga. Thank you, Shayna. I don't know why. I just be having a hard time with confrontation. I'm like, oh my God, I just do not want, ugh. I just do not want them to just be like, why she has to come and tell it? Like, ugh. Man, why do I gotta consider all this stuff, y'all? I need to get to the bottom of that in therapy. Because why do I have to consider all of the things that everybody else wants? You know what I'm saying? People pleaser complex. That mess is a mother. Ugh. So meanwhile, I'm stressed out and tense the whole damn time I'm watching a movie because I feel like somebody about to hit the corner and I'm sitting right there at the corner. Like they about to come get in this seat, huh? But the good thing that turned out about it is that the people that was ordering the food in my seat, I got points for that. So thank you. I got like 50,000 points. It sounds like more than it is, but yeah, that probably equate to a large drink and a popcorn or something like that. So I will be redeeming them on another visit. But yeah, it was just like awkward. So when it came to the credits start rolling up, I jumped up and I was gone. Next time I went to go see it, I was just like, let me go see Sinners again because I left initially feeling like I didn't know. I thought it was good, but I didn't really grasp it. Like initially, that scene where everybody was dancing and it was transcending through the generation, I was like, man, what the hell going on? What am I actually watching? All I liked is when the roof was on fire. I thought more people would have called that out. Like the roof was literally on fire. He blew the roof off that mug. So, that was my experience when I went to go see it the next time. I sat through the credits. An old man was trying to leave, and I was like, it ain't over yet. There you go. Y'all, we went to a pool party today. I know Winter is going to be asleep. Gonna be so knocked out. But yeah, so that was that. When it comes to what I've been watching outside of at the theaters, y'all, on Max, make sure y'all check out Hollywood Demons. Okay. That is a very good documentary if you want to catch up on Hollywood, just people that you just ain't really been on they ain't been on the radar like that. I think that episode one, for me, I never really watched Seventh Heaven like that. Okay, definitely, I knew about it. I used to watch Dawson's Creek because even back then, I didn't know that Pacey was gonna grow up to like the black ladies, but I thought Pacey was cute. I don't think that he's like a good guy or nothing. I think he trash. Okay, based on what I've been seeing, but that was the show that I was watching. But Hollywood Demons, that first episode tied me in when they start breaking down the daddy's behavior. Pastor, what the man name was, on Seventh Heaven, Reverend somebody. I don't know. The people at my job definitely knew it when I was referring them to the series. But yeah, Hollywood Demons, definitely some y'all should check out. It had another great episode on there where they talked about the Power Rangers and the curse of, like, it's good, y'all. I'm just saying. I forgot what that second episode was, but episode one and episode three definitely was fire. They have an episode on there related to the Housewives franchise. And I'm not sure actually what I don't know, I just stopped watching it because I thought they were about to start talking about like Jen Shaw and like, stuff that we already know about, child. We didn't need Max to tell us nothing about no housewives. So I didn't really watch that episode. And the next one was about a wrestler. I've already seen Dark Side of Wrestling on Hulu, but if you want to catch something that is really going to blow your mind, at least watch episode three. At least watch that episode three about the Power Rangers because it was definitely eye opening. I did not know all of the fandom that Tommy the Green Ranger had, like to this day, or to his last day. I hope I didn't give it away. Okay, y'all can still watch it, but yeah, the man is no longer here. And that should be even more of a reason for y'all to look at it. Go check it out. It's on Max. Hollywood Demons. One of the things that I've been watching, some of the content, I think that documentary will trigger me. Ooh, Chana, don't watch it. Because I also been getting I don't know what is wrong with my algorithm, but I've been getting a lot of freaking triggering content. Like some stuff, it starts off like, like it starts off like, oh my God, like who would think like this? So one person that I've been watching, because I meant for this segment to be like not even just film and TV, but also content creators. Do y'all know about the public offender? PUB, the public offender, okay? Is a man that basically goes over videos or situations about other men just like being dumb and not having like like not thinking like a fifth grader, at least, not thinking logically, just showing the mindset, exposing basically. Like he definitely, as the people would want to say, panders to women. I don't feel like it's disingenuous. I feel like he is basically holding men accountable or being accountable for the actions of other men. So I don't even want to say shout out to him because I don't want to give somebody credit for what they should be doing, but I am, like, yeah, shout out to him or whatever. But like, not too much, not too much. We thankful, but it definitely is something that it's like when niggas be having kids and thinking that they supposed to get a prize just for like doing regular stuff. Like that's what you're supposed to do, actually. So yeah, it's cool or whatever. But some of his content can be triggering. Like I was watching one before I went live, and I was like, "Dang, this just really puts me out of the mood of even going live." Because it was a triggering situation, and I'm just like, man, people is about to be just look, if you ain't already in a relationship, you probably ain't gonna be in one. I'm gonna have a relationship corner coming up next. Okay, I ain't talking about me, but we need to talk about these relationships in these streets, child. Cause what I see, they said, you feeling that, Candy? Thank you, girl. Relationship corner. Cause they done said that Emily B is dating Country Wayne. What? I mean, it's whatever. I just don't understand. Emily B definitely looks like Angela Valdez. Okay, shout out to our power community. And I just noticed that today when I was watching RRG talk about a stinking hot mess type thing, how they be doing down there. She sure is. I said, not Country Wayne, not Country Wayne. Look, Shayna, this is I know this your specialty. Girl, let us do it because we had it going on over there at Miss Kira's uh function last night. Man, I said Emily B. Emily and Cardi B, Emily B, Cardi B. Y'all out here looking stupid. Y'all out here looking dumb. Like, and I just want to say about this about Cardi because I don't honestly, I got a confession, y'all. I don't see the hype in Cardi at any angle. I just don't. I don't see the hype. I know that she is like a social media girly or whatever, but I don't know. I just never was Barty Gang. I got a shirt that say Barty Gang and all, but it just matched with something. It just was the outfit. I never was Barty Gang. I never understood the hype. I just don't feel like Stefan Diggs is no better than no damn Offset. I don't. It just seems like the same nigga. It do. It's the same nigga, different skin, barely. And when I say skin, I just mean like, when your kid playing Roblox, when they buying skins, okay, they just changing them on the outside, but it's the same. I don't think that I don't know. I just don't know. I don't know. Like, what she going through with this nigga right now? That was triggering. The way that she was up there hollering at him on the phone, everything that he's doing to her, Cardi, that whole little Offset situation has been triggering because I start to lose it for women when they keep doing dumb shit, yo. You know what I mean? Like, come on, right? Candy said, check the Yelp review. And the Yelp review said, I mean, maybe you like bisexual men. Maybe that's okay. Because the Yelp review on Stefan was allegedly not even like all the way straight. So Shayna said, Cardi okay, but yeah, she's just an influencer to me. Cardi okay, but yeah, she's just an influencer. Yeah, she's just an influencer. Because I just be feeling like, man, Cardi, to a degree, I definitely empathize with your situation, but you should have been. You shouldn't have and that's how it always is. It's always the niggas that you shouldn't have never even been with in the first place. So it's like I can't even be mad. Like, I just wish that we didn't have to keep like going through the same things. Bobbing for apples, as Erica De Niro the diva say. But the apples be bad. Half of them be bad when you buy the bag. Half the damn apples be rotten with worms coming up out of them when you buy the bag at the store. So when you pour them into a bucket of water, like you expect to just really come up with, like, you expect the odds to be in your favor, child. Mm-mm. You expecting the odds to be in your favor. But I love the way, I mean, she was cursing him out like the way that everybody get cussed out just like that. Niggas get cussed out like that every day. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I'm buffering. Oh, because they keep doing the same thing, Candy. Man, buffering. She cussed them out. Like, girl, we didn't heard you do this so many times. The one thing that I haven't heard this time around was anybody alleging that this was like a stunt to gain traction for an album release. Girl, we don't want no music from you. I think she came with one song that she did, that she recorded the video for in that mansion or whatever. And it was just like, this ain't it. Cardi, we don't want to hear about coochie talk no more. We don't want to hear no coochie talk no more. Tell us something else. Like, at this point, you can definitely be the Mary J. Blige of rap, my nigga. Cardi, that's what you need to do. You know what I'm saying? Like, you could definitely come with some relatable bops. Yeah, I had to kick the nigga out. He wanted spousal support. Want to go to court. something, something. But that, I don't know, the patting of the puss and all of that, it's just not hot in these streets like that no more. In my opinion, it is good for every now and then. You could have that type of song on your album, but nobody want to hear that from you. I'm saying nobody is me. Don't nobody want to hear that. Like, come on, Cardi, we expect more. Like, you was talking that talk, and it feels like you finally about to walk that walk, but you about to walk it with the same. You about to walk that walk with the same nigga. That's just depressing me, because we just waiting on the other shoe to drop for this with Stefan. I was looking at him and I'm like, is he cute for real? Cause I do see it. I see it. He cute. He ain't just like, I don't know. Niggas be lucky they got money, man. That's all I'm saying. Niggas be lucky when they get some money because they could get by. Okay. Cause if he was just a regular nigga out here driving the Altima, he would working at Amazon. Okay. The fuck on. The fuck on. If you was just a regular nigga, Stefan, out here working at Amazon, doing what regular niggas do, I don't know, barber shopping or something. You out here working at the barber shop, what regular niggas do, y'all? Mm. Security, being a security guard. You was a regular nigga being a security guard. Like, you lucky you got some money, nigga. I wonder if that's how I act. If I was just like, getting started. Am I gonna just like wild out and start doing pink cocalinas allegedly on the boat with the preferences allegedly? Like, why in the hell, man? No. Give me y'all phones. Ain't nobody about to get on. We doing the Diddy and that video of Diddy and Jay-Z when they was collecting the phones with a pillowcase. Y'all give me y'all phones. Y'all are not about to be here if y'all are gonna be a liability. Why y'all trying to get me called? Damn, live in the moment. Put your damn phone down. Put your damn phone down. Why you even got to be all on that? You about to make me jeopardize the bag and my new bitch. Out here recording. Got my coach trying to answer for me. He about had to run 50 laps for that. He had to do stadiums. didn't have to do stadiums for y'all running and telling them and getting them caught up with that pink substance. One more thing, y'all. Guess what, y'all? Y'all tell me why. So I went to just on a whim. Okay, my auntie came down here this past weekend, not this weekend, but the weekend before, and invited me to the Janet Jackson concert on Sunday, y'all. And tell me why I did not see Rodney, but tell me why I didn't know that he was there until he started talking about it on his channel or whatever. And I was like, "Child, my cousin was out here, and we was in the same situation." But yeah, the Janet Jackson residency was so good. I mean, she started off in like a big outfit, so you could tell like she was about to bust down, or you was just expecting her to pop something open or whatever. It just never happened. I guess that was just like her shapewear that was looking like all contained or whatever. But it was definitely a really good show. It was a good ass show, y'all. I had a good time. I was trying to upload pictures to just show. I don't know why they just haven't officially download, but anyway, yeah, I was like, OMG. Rodney was in the building and I didn't miss my cousin. Mm-mm-mm. But yeah, back to the whole situation. Child, Cardi, Offset, just raggedy. Like she said, she hoped. I know that feeling of hoping, wishing, wishing the Grim Reaper on the ninja. Okay, I know that feeling, and I know that she means it. She definitely freaking means it. People probably think, "Oh damn, she done went too far." I don't know how long her residency is. I know that Rodney had mentioned like he want to go again in September. I didn't even know that it was a residency. I thought that she was just like on a concert and this was like the leg of that tour or whatever. But yeah, she got a little residency. It was real cute. It was like a really cute venue. It wasn't too big, it wasn't too small. So it wasn't like no House of Blues, but it wasn't an arena either. It was really nice though. It's like somewhere that you would probably go to see a play or something like that. Yeah, the theater at the Resort World, and her set was fire. Oh my god, y'all. So she started off slow. Like um she started off with some songs that I didn't know. Some slow bops. She started off with the slow bops, and she started off with like I'm off in the flame, burned by the fire. Yeah, that's the way love goes. She was doing that, but the momentum was definitely building up. By the time that she got to the I Get So Lonely, that Velvet Rope era. And y'all tell me if I'm buffering because I see my internet just try to pop up talking about one bar. Somebody better turn up that game. Hey, PG. Oh my God. This is why I be getting so antsy about doing lives, because I be having some great moments where I feel like I'm really taking y'all to the cookout and we cooking up in here, but then I get the buffering and it's just like, ugh, so frustrating. But by the time that she got to that part, first of all, y'all, the costumes was so fire. Okay, all of her dancers, they had on these like big chunky Chelsea boots. And oh, thank you so much, Shanna. She said I'm buffering. Cool. They had the like red bottoms. I don't know. They just had so many transitions. And then they had this one where the guys was wearing kilts and they had on these big chunky boots, and she came out in some plaid sequin two-piece suit. Okay, now mama started off slow. Like she started off doing a little tick. Like I was like, okay, Jack might not be doing nothing like that. But no, by the end of the time by the end of the performance, she was busting it down. She just needed to get warmed up, okay? But by the time they got to that I Get So Lonely, I was fully enthralled. I never even had like desire to go to a Janet Jackson concert, but I was so glad that I went. It definitely was something that I enjoyed. So shout out to my auntie for inviting me to go with her, child. She said she had an extra ticket. I feel like she probably just had got it just in case somebody was gonna go with her. And I'm glad that she picked me because I had fun. And when she was, I get so lonely, I was like, man, I used to be watching this on MTV. I used to be watching this on TRL. Want no one but you. Like, gonna break it down. Whoa, whoa. Hey, she was like, and back then I had red hair and it was laid, honey. I was like, oh, Janet Jackson is so cute. Trying to say stuff that she's heard on the internet. But yeah, it was a fun time. I wasn't mad at it, y'all. Candy. You know, we be needing the choir, man. I think this is everybody that was actually in the choir too. Candy, you were alto, and then we got PG soprano, Shayna. You gonna be soprano too, probably, huh? Oh no, you probably like a good little alto as well. We got all the girls back together. But yeah, y'all, concert was cool. Um, I did not go to the Kendrick concert as much as I wanted to. I'm not gonna lie, the momentum had kind of went down. Okay, I feel like Kendrick needed to be having that concert right after the Super Bowl. I just was like, man, okay, every other day I was kind of like looking at the tickets. And the ticket itself would have been cool, but what I was not about to do, look, Shayna gonna be an alto. I know it. Okay, so we gonna have a 4-part harmony. Is it considered a 4-part harmony if we only got two? Yeah, that's okay. We got 4 people though. That's what counts. Shannon said, I just knew you was going to see Kendrick. Girl, I just knew I was too. I just knew I was going to see Kendrick. And time was just coming and coming. And I was like, man, every time I put the ticket in the cart and got it to the checkout, they want to add $200 more. Like Ticketmaster, y'all done lost some money tonight. That's what I was telling them last night. Like, y'all done lost some money, okay? Because I was willing to give y'all, I could have spent $349. I was willing to spend that much for a decent seat in the 100 section. I said 100 over the floor because unless you're sitting on the front row, you ain't gonna see nothing. Everybody gonna be standing up. Everybody gonna have their phone out. You want to be at that first section that's starting to climb the stairs. Those chips are too spicy. Okay, don't eat those if they spicy, okay? All right. I'm almost done. Bye, girly. But can you keep the door a little bit open? No. Bye. Man, just because I'm on live, don't think that you can't get by. Stay be trying to play it. She want to eat all these chips because we was at the pool party. Oh my God, my little niece turned 3. Shout out to Summer, girl. We got summer and the winter over here. Lord, don't know don't know which one to call. Candy said, ooh, Aries, I was seeing Erica De Niro call the show woman buffering bitches. Okay. For real. Them buffering bitches. Keep doing the same thing, glitching and carrying on. Yeah, Shayna, I'm with you. She said, I lost interest low key too, but I heard it was good. I do feel like it would have been a great time if I had went on and went. I was like, man, I just can't. I just could not fathom. Every time I was in the mood to go ahead on and buy the ticket, I was just like, man, I don't like Ticketmaster. Like, I started thinking about the cons, okay? Someone told me to just do that. I was like, man, you ain't listened to this new SZA album at all. I know that's my girl and all, but I gotta be in the mood for SZA, and it just ain't been my SZA season because, like, she's depressing. I seen a video that basically described her as a pretty loser, and I was like, yeah, it checks because it just is what it is. I love her song. I love her style. I love a lot about her. But every time I don't be trying to be in that type of vibe or headspace. So I'm just like, man, I cannot. I ain't even listen to it yet. So that's one thing. Second thing, I'd already seen her, okay? It's cool. And that was like my favorite album to see her on. That SOS concert was fire to me. So I've had my experience there. I didn't need it. And then with Kendrick, I was like, man, you about to be singing and dancing to about couple songs, and be looking stupid when he doing all of his other albums that you don't know nothing about. So I was just like, and then, and then I just was like, man, it just probably be, I don't know. It's just gonna probably be like, I don't know. I just be thinking something gonna happen. When you be trying to talk yourself out of something, I'm like, man, there's gonna be too many ninjas. It probably ain't gonna be nothing that happen in the concert itself, but it always be mayhem at the Allegiant Stadium when you're trying to leave up out of there for a concert, and confrontations be ensuing. So that just be something to always think about. They said SZA mic was off. I ain't surprised. Up here lip singing just so your ass can dance and do a little 1, 2, 8 count, little something TikTok dance style, not no real choreography. Okay, you wouldn't do no choreography like Janet Jackson was up in there doing, because she was really over there. She was doing a lot of like chair dancing. She had a lot of dancers doing a lot of dancing. But when she got to doing her little dance, she was over there acting like Britney Spears. I'm like, you, man, you counting them steps out. Someone told me to try other sites for tickets, but I only trust Ticketmaster, right? The fees are too much. Yeah, Shannon, they definitely deterred me with the fees. Like, I was thinking, I was thinking that too. Like, let me go look at StubHub or Vivid Seats or any of them, but they was all kind of like gouging the prices. And I was really thinking that the people that purchased the tickets, the resellers, were going to come down on them tickets. Like those idiots increased the price. Like they thought like somebody was going to be desperate and there's 500 other seats left. It was hella seats left on the day of the concert. Like I just knew that they was going to be $20 and I would have went. If they would have went down to $20, then I would have went. No, if it would have been a ticket in there that was like, I don't know, like $50, $98, $129, yeah, if it was like $129, I'd been like, because what I wasn't gonna do is spend like 200 something dollars to be all up in the nosebleeds that really get you scared, like the shit gonna just come crumbling down. Like, no, I'm not about to be up there. That's why I don't never stay to the end of no concert. Like I didn't see Beyonce at the end of Renaissance. I didn't see SZA at the end of her. All I needed to hear was what song I needed to hear, and I was like, "I'll be gone." Let me see, because I do not even remember, but I definitely remember I had a song. I had the limit. I was like, "Look, I did the same thing, y'all. I sing Ari Lennox, and I was like." After I hear her sing Up Late, I can get the hell on. Because I didn't already almost passed. Man, y'all, do you know when it's a GA, general admission can sometimes mean standing? I just knew because it was at an auditorium that I would have a seat. My ass was standing up the whole time in the hot ass auditorium. I had to, like the people started handing out water. I was definitely glad that I got one, because if not, I felt myself about to faint. Have y'all ever had that feeling when you just feel yourself like I'm about to pass out? Look, Shayna, I would not mind. I would not mind. Shayna said, I'm hoping I could catch a good resale for the CB concert. I would not mind going to Breezy Bowl. I'm not gonna lie. I would not mind. I didn't even explore the tickets because I already assumed that it's off the chain, But yeah, give me a good deal. Shoot. $20. Wait, hold on, y'all. It was up late, Candy. I was like, look, after her ass get out here and sing up late, I can be gone, okay? It just took me so it took so much to even get out. I was like, it ain't no way that I'm gonna make my way back to where I was standing. So I might as well just leave. Cause I think I just initially left to go to the restroom, but after I did that and I seen like, damn, it's hella people up in here. Ain't no way I'm about to make my way back there. Let me just get back on. And yeah, I went to that concert in Seattle. Seattle is an interesting place, y'all. It's like where Sim characters come to life and live or some shit. Like I've never seen like that type of diversity. I've never seen that type of diversity and uniqueness. That's like a little baby New York, in my opinion. Like, man, y'all all a little weird out here. Okay, y'all all a little weird. Mm-mm. Girl, I don't even know. When it came to the SOS concert, I just was looking at the album. I don't even know. I just felt like, okay, I've been seeing this fool fly across the stage in a raft. That's it can't get no better than that. You know, my work here is done. So look, you put on a great show. And good night. So I was like, I always try to leave before because I don't want to get stampeded and I don't want to have to be caught up in the traffic of it all. Like if I drive, I ain't trying to get caught up in the traffic. If I'm trying to get an Uber, I'm not trying to get caught up in no line. So yeah, I don't be at the end of the concert. Mm-mm. But I definitely fell off the bandwagon when it came to the Kendrick hype. I'm like, this concert needed to happen right after the Super Bowl, sir, because the momentum was in hell for me. Okay, so yeah, y'all. Uh Let me see what is next on the docket. What's next on the docket? Hmm. Oh my god, y'all. I had to talk about Miss Shirley. Y'all. What do y'all think about that little girl and that whole situation? Like when I initially seen, it's just crazy how stuff escalate. Because when I initially discovered and scrolled across the little girl, I'm just like, she's cute. You know, I didn't see in that particular video anything that was too suggestive or enticing, but I'm just like, this would be different if you was doing this and it was like a kids dance or something. I don't know. Because the meet and greet was crazy. Candy, you ain't seen it yet? Kenny said she keep hearing about it. Man, the meet and greet was crazy. Like, I don't know. That's what's crazy. Like, it's like she's the part that's weird about it is that she entertaining adults. So somebody then called CPS on her mama because she got a Facebook page that says for fans only. And they turned it into she got an only she got an OF child. Now you know that lady ain't stupid enough to do that. I don't think so. But nonetheless, like now y'all jeopardizing this little girl's safety. I do feel like it's weird that called CPS on your mama. Yes, child. They didn't call CPS on her mama for they thought she had an OF because her Facebook page is for fans only, is what it says. I guess that's what the mama said. She was like, I don't have no OF for my child. It say for fans only. But she be having meet and greets for the little girl dancing the boots on the ground, and it be nothing but adults there. So what? That's what's weird about it. Like you got little kids entertaining adults, like literally, basically get in here and dance, do that dance that I was telling you about. Do that dance you be doing. That is inappropriate, right, Candy? So the mama don't really, I don't know, man. I guess you just trying to get the bag, but is Miss Shirley gonna get to spend it? Is Miss Shirley gonna get to spend the bag? You gonna be to spent it up. You know this type of stuff don't run for long. They didn't already been on Jennifer Hudson TV show. Like, so has Netta and Charles. And where are they? Okay? Where they at? Nowhere to be found, walking around with abs and fat at the same time. Right, like a show animal. Just prancing her ass around. It is disturbing. Right. Mm-mm. It's just so weird because I don't know, like, yeah. A lot of people were saying like, and Miss Shirley doesn't have the choice to be like, I don't want to do this. I do think that the little girl may think that it's fun, but she a toddler. She's still in diapers, dude. I know that she be having her fits and don't want to do stuff like that. You know, I'm pretty sure that she be having her moments where she be kicking and screaming and falling out on the floor. Still wearing a diaper though. That's where it's like, this ain't right. You up in here dancing the boots in the ground, but you don't know how to take your ass to the potty? Right, having a temper tantrum because she gotta go perform for these adults. Said that grown men was picking her up and taking pictures with her. Like, what? Mm-mm. Not on duty. I just done sat up there and ate them edibles like that. That is crazy because they be tasting so good. Y'all, these they say that they fast acting. They fast acting nano dose. So it gets straight to you type thing. Wait, diaper, yes, girl, this girl is not potty trained. Miss Shirley be having boots on the ground and still wet and mm-mm. Ooh, I got you, Candy, for real. I will arrange that. Because you need these in your life. But yeah, Miss Shirley ain't potty trained up there. Man, I'm saying stomping it out. Putting grown folks to shame with the dance. She definitely know what she doing, but like haven't mastered the art of going to the potty. And some people probably gonna be like, "Why are you up here dragging a little child?" I'm definitely not dragging her. I'm just dragging her mom, and I ain't even dragging her like that. Like that. I'm just saying. It's the same thing people didn't always said when a little kid know a song that's on the radio and don't know their ABCs. You up here, you know every song on that. You know all of them lyrics. You know you singing that song front to back. You singing that song from beginning to end, word to word. But you don't know your ABCs. But you don't know how to do your homework. Like, bitch, because this song keep coming on back to back. Okay? You ain't in here singing my ABCs with me. Oh man, yes. Look, because I was watching some people and I was just like, oh my God. I know I just had stumbled across her just scrolling on Instagram one of the times that I be on there, and I was like, oh my God, why is she killing this dance? Like, that's what I was more fascinated about than anything. Like, I don't even know, like, I couldn't pick the little girl out in the lineup. I don't even know what she looked like. I just know it was a little person that was putting their damn boots on the ground and clacking that fan. But yeah, that's crazy, y'all. The Miss Shirley of it all. What's going on? What else is going on in the relationship corner? Since that's what we left off at. What else is going on in the relationship corner? What else is going on? Hey, in the relationship corner. Uh, uh, uh. In the relationship corner. That's what I mean. Oh my God, y'all. Now, I don't know if y'all had a chance to see Megan Thee Stallion's swimsuit line, This girl is so fine. Oh my God. Shout out to Megan Thee Stallion, y'all. Lord, please let me wake up and have a body like that in the morning. Like, I will really say that prayer. You know, I just hope, I wish that for everybody that wants it in this life. I'm praying for y'all to wake up looking snatched without any pain, okay? Pain free. I want y'all to wake up with the waistline of your dreams. You hear me? Cause her body is T, man. She is big fine. I said, I cannot. And I love the way that she is like more slim, but still just bodying. Up out of here. Shayna, thank you for jogging my memory. Cause these two, oh my God, like this is embarrassing. Remy and Papoose, this is embarrassing. And the fact that they both got with people that low key look like the people that each other basically. Cause Papoose getting on there trying to show that picture of Remy's man, Easy the Block Captain or whatever they call him. I'm like, man, I thought that was a picture of you. I thought that was you, Papoose. Like y'all literally look like brothers. What is you talking about? It's crazy when ugly people don't know they ugly. And I'm only calling the niggas ugly because I don't think that Remy nor Clarissa are ugly. Like Clarissa, I've seen some pictures of her really looking really beautiful. I think that she just don't know how to do her hair all the time. And you know that that can be detrimental. Period. That could be detrimental. Oh, we gonna talk about that too, Shayna. Shayna said Megan is fine, but I think she got her nose done. She looks good though. I think she did get her nose done. Glorilla done got hers done, and we gonna make sure that y'all remind me to circle back, spin the block on that because the Glorilla nose job, like it was kind of like disappointing because I knew that it was gonna eventually get to her. Like I hate that she had to feel like she needed to do that, but yeah, she had a black person's nose, and I just knew that that was something. They was on Glorilla from the jump, though. They was on her about her looks, like period from the beginning. So when she did that, I was just like, dang, I knew it was gonna happen. I knew it was gonna come because they was not letting that girl get no rest. But these two, Remy and Papoose, like, where's the baby? Where little Reminisce be? Like, I know she know all y'all business. Cause it seemed like they'd be fine with talking about all this in front of her little ass, thinking like, like she ain't gonna remember this shit. Reminisce ain't gonna remember. Reminisce ain't gonna remember about none of this. I'm like, oh my God, this is embarrassing, y'all. Cause y'all is just the men's is dusty. Clarissa, I wish that she would get with somebody else. Like, leave Papoose in the dust, man. Cause he is that. I think he is that talking about they gonna have another child. It's like, girl, don't do it. Please don't do it. Cause I don't know if Remy gonna be able to support y'all like that. I don't know if Remy gonna be able to do the Wendy Williams of it all. And you see how that worked out for Kelvin. Barely. Mm-mm. Shayna said Glorilla did all the surgery she said she wouldn't do. Exactly. That's why it's like, dang, did the pressure of just being in the spotlight, like you definitely see her go from, man, I'm just a little tomboy out here. Um, not really all about like the sex appeal of it all. And she has become that. Like, you definitely got to transition, obviously. I'm just saying that in her case, it seems like it's very apparent that you can't be not attractive to men. Like, you're gonna only survive if you like can be, I don't know, like desired by these niggas out here, because I'm sure they buying concert tickets, or they at least having they girlfriends and baby mama, or putting them on Klarna, because people don't be playing the Klarna back Okay, they out here getting the tickets somehow. But yeah, Glorilla, in order for that to happen, you gotta go. She said she didn't get no BBL. I don't think that she has. I don't think that she has. I think that she probably really got in the gym with the intention of growing her glutes to just like have something to clap because she loved to twerk. Candy said she looked cross-eyed in that pic that she chose to pose. Right? It's like, man, was you looking down at that new nose? They said she wasn't sexy and Glorilla been fighting it ever since. Yeah, she's cute, but she still doesn't give sexy. Right. She don't. She still give like, okay, you fly, but let me holler at your friend. You know how the dudes be doing. Like, okay, I mean, you cool and all like you about to be my bros. Like, what? She got skinny BBL? Yeah, I did think that too. I was like, it's possible. It's definitely possible. It's definitely possible. Like I think that she does look good. She do still just now she got the nose. It's like the nose it's people that have a good nose job. I think Megan has a good nose job. I don't think it was necessary, but like I don't never think that it's necessary unless like who anybody that y'all think need a nose job, put it down in the chat. I'm not gonna even say nothing. I'm just gonna say like I don't know uh when it's technically necessary unless you just got like a Owens brothers nose and it's all like humped and bumped and linked over to the side. Like if you got into something and somebody then broke your nose and you got to do something to it, I think that that's like necessary. But to be just like, damn, man, it just sucks, man. Because when you start doing stuff to your face, it's like, damn, you didn't feel pretty about yourself. I hate that for you. Then she got a little weird little new nose too. Like, do y'all be going to people that do black rhinoplasty or rhinoplasty on people with melanated skin? Cause yeah, that is a whole thing. I think that it's because like the skin doesn't heal the same way. So yeah, Tiana Taylor. I don't think I knew about Sierra, but cause I'm visioning that. Kelly, yep, Kelly got a nose job. Like now, I feel like they about to go OD with it. That's the one thing. Like rhinoplasty ain't cheap, okay? Cardi B said the teeth wasn't, but that rhinoplasty ain't no hoe either. So I mean, I think it seemed like it's a trend because like all of a sudden, a lot of people on TikTok is coming out with their little nose job reveals, and I'm like, this is about to be the new BBL. Yep, she gonna get it done again. Shayna said Glorilla gonna get that nose done again and won't have because it's already gone. It's already halfway gone. She said she won't have no nose left because the way that it is, it's like, man, they got rid of a lot to where it looked like you can't even your nose ain't even protecting your throat no more. Okay, everything that's flying past you is just flying right in that mud because your nostrils is flared up like that. She just said, I can get my body done, but face, nope. You can't come back from that, right? That's too risky. That's too risky. I'm with Rodney. I'm still waiting to get my lipo 360. That's all I want, okay? That's all I want. I don't want no fat ass. A fat ass just attracts negative attention, unfortunately. Like, a fat ass will bring on the dust bunnies. Like, no. I'm saying, all my fat ass ladies out there, let me know down in the comments. Do you have like just attention on your ass and you don't even realize it? Them nose jobs on TikTok, yes, Shanda, man, they are giving he. What Shamia said that 90s nose job. See, PG, this is what I'm talking about. Medium ass warrior. It is definitely a safe space, okay? It ain't flat. It ain't just no damn coffee table, but it can fit in some jeans. It can look proportioned to the rest of your body. And you can still be cute out here. Like they was literally, I seen on the shade room that they was literally harassing this lady for being at her son graduation because she was a big ass content creator. Cause she got a big ass that she be shaking on OF. They said, "Why is you down here to this boy graduation?" Like she can't even celebrate life because she be shaking a big ass. That's what I'm saying. You opted into that. That's crazy. Candy said she got the jump to get in them jeans. Man, I've been having to lay down to zip them up lately just to get them over my stomach because, man, I depend on, I just be eating too much. Man, I just be eating. And it's like my job, I just be sitting down. Mm-mm-mm. I just can't. I need to start really meal prepping my food and stop ordering every day. I've been telling y'all about this in lives for so long. Like, this is my last time eating out on the lunchtime live. Man, this really been the problem. It's really been the problem. It's just, I guess it's something that kind of be like, dang, I really don't show the weight. I don't know. Yeah, I feel like I do be seeing like when I start gaining weight, I'm like, dang, here you go, you're on the rise. But and then there's other times, like in the summer, I'm sure that I'm gonna lose the weight because I just don't always end up eating as much as I do because it be so hot out here. You just want to drink a lot. So I feel like that's what's going to happen. That's what I'm going to try to do, you guys, because I definitely want to be fine like Megan. Okay, in the very new near future, I definitely want to be fine like Megan. Man, Shayna said, my booty fine, but that food, but I need some self control with my eating too. Shayna, thank you for being in there with me, okay? I need some self control. Who do I think I am? Why do I think I get to wake up at 3 o'clock in the morning ordering churros and cheesecake from Jack in the Box? Then fall asleep before they even make it to the door. But I be so hungry, just like in the middle of the night. So I feel like I need to just, I don't know, find a better time to eat, maybe. Or yeah. Candy, I keep saying that I'm a meal prep. It's just kind of hard, I feel like, with it's like I don't live with people that's gonna allow me to eat the meal that I done prepped. Okay, I done went down there and seen the whole meal dish in the sink or something like that. So I don't know how that's gonna work, but I do need to at least do that. I feel like either because I did try alternate day fasting as well, where you basically, I don't know if this is alternate day, but you fast from like, okay, you start eating between 10 and 8 p.m., for example. Then everything outside of that is just water. So I was successful in doing that for a few days until I was like, man, I done did this for a whole week straight. I'm about to just break it because I see that I could do it. And I didn't break it and then broke ever since. Been just ordering food, running amok, eating whatever I want, treating myself. It's like, when does it stop? When do you stop saying that you're treating yourself and just really just accountability? When do you just have some accountability for your eating habits? I won't even go in and look at no statement because I know that it's food and food and food and food and food. Like, Lord, help me. Okay? Help me stop eating all these foods. PG said, I feel like I will get bored with meal prep and I want some to try something. Who is this? Oh, this Summer? Oh, that's cute. Oh my God. It's something I want to try, PG said. Yeah, it is something that I want to try. I definitely feel like I at least got to give it a shot for 1 week. At least. Like, make a meal prep for a week and tell everybody, like, look, don't eat this. This is for me to take to work. There's other stuff in here. Did you make this? This is not for you. Because all my kids know how to cook, okay? You better get your ass in there and on that stove. Candy, after day 2, look, you gonna quit. Yeah, juicing. PG said, I'm trying to get back to juicing. I feel like juicing is definitely something that I was ready to dive in and go get a big juicer and all that. And I'm like, man, pump your brakes. Okay. Wait till it's summertime to where the fruit is worth getting. Because yeah, right now I just remember right now I have some lemon water in the refrigerator right now. I need to be drinking because I seen a little YouTube short video talking about drinking it for 5 days and what it does to the body and how it detoxifies and all that. I'm like, man, let me go ahead on and try it. But I want to juice too. Shayna said, I'll do good for a while and fall off and gain every pound back. How come I did that too? How come I literally lost like 11 pounds and it made a huge difference visually? Like I could see that I had lost 11 pounds. And like as soon as I like stopped doing the little bit that I was doing, it just came crept on right on back. It just done kept on crept on back. And I'm gonna tell y'all what I was doing, y'all. Tell me why I was doing Ozempic. It wasn't the official Ozempic, but it was the weight loss injection through hers. And I got it. I'm not gonna lie, the weight was coming off, but it made me feel so sick. It made me feel so nauseous. They do give you nausea medicine. What she done said, PG? What this lady done said, Candy? She said I was drinking lemon water and mistakenly poured Casamigos in it. Ah, now, is that gonna count against it? I mean, what's bad about tequila? It is something natural, right? That's what I thought. Cause I don't really drink like that, but see, that'd be something that I'll do too, because it just ain't gonna taste right like on its own. You done accidentally poured the Casamigos in there. Juicing is a lot of work. I ordered those prepackaged juices from Juice. Oh, from the Raw. Mm-hmm. Shayna said, I stopped the weight loss stuff too because I felt nauseous. Okay, so you tried it out too, Shayna? Okay. I'm glad that it was not just me because I was really kind of mad because the stuff was working. But I was like, if I'm only losing weight because I'm throwing up all the time, then I don't know how good is this part of the plan? Is this part of that? Is this what y'all be doing? Is this what this shot is intended to do? Is this how the weight come off? You just gonna like no, like it really made me feel so bloated all the time. Like I just did not like it to the point that I would eventually have to freaking puke. And you know that's exhausting. That mess is exhausting. I guess that's when you start getting the crunches because my abs was definitely feeling sore. And like I said, I lost 11 pounds in like 2 days, y'all. I lost 11 pounds in 2 days. And every like 2 to 3 days after that, I would lose like another 1 to 2 pounds. So I'm like, the stuff definitely work. I had no appetite. I eat a little food and I could definitely just not think about it though. It felt good to not just crave stuff. Like it quieted all of that food craving noise in my brain. But the moment that you stop taking it, it probably take like 2 3 weeks to wear off before you back to your greedy ass self. Before you back to your greedy ass self, just eating up everything in sight. So like, man, why it gotta make you sick though? And I was gonna reach out to hers and like say like maybe the dosage is too high, but then I'm just like, man, it's already just such a small little piece that I'm injecting in the first place. If I decrease the dosage, I'm probably not gonna lose no weight. Candy said, I probably need to do a number two if I felt bloated. It was weird, Candy. It would be like all gas, and it just was like always making me have the burpees. It just was, It was not fun. It was like, man, I feel terrible throughout this process. And y'all want to have notifications on the app talking about, check in for I don't know, like, check in for your exercise, log your exercise. Girl, I can't. Girl, I cannot work out. I ain't exercised since I've been on this mess. Been sick. So yeah, I cannot do the weight loss stuff. I'ma just be in here saving videos to YouTube for watching later for something to work out to. And one day, y'all, one day I'm gonna start doing them. One day I'm gonna start to do them. What else was I gonna tell y'all about? What else y'all know about? What else y'all looking forward to? Shout out to Candy and the gang. Candy, Shayna, Miss Kira, all the ladies, Mo 69 Ways that be covering Atlanta Baddies, the basketball wild, Atlanta hip hop, Real Housewives of Atlanta. Shout out to y'all for covering that because that is when I get the tea on the episode. I do not watch Real Housewives of Atlanta, but thanks to all of the friends, okay, that covered the series, that's how I know. So shout out to y'all for keeping me entertained. Because when it's a real good episode that I'm sensing, based on what y'all talking about, I just go and watch everybody's. I'm like, man, let me hear what Shane talking about on this. Because I refuse to actually watch it though. But I think I'm about to watch at least the episode because I want to see what I just want to see. I don't know. I'm the type I probably wait for it to be over and done with and just binge the whole thing. Like, okay. One thing that I know is that Drew Sidor just irks me, dog. What's up? Aries gang in the building, Jeremiah, the Canadian plug. Hey, thank you for sliding through. Man, Candy said they make me cuss so bad. And the main reason why I just ain't been able to check in and clock into the series is because I knew Portia was not gonna be held accountable and have to talk about no Simon. Like, man, that's all I wanted to see. All I wanted to see was you talk about like how you stole that lady husband and what ensued. That's it. Like you want to come in the middle of the situation and talk about how he left PJ on red. Like, man, get out of here. That ain't what we want to hear you talk about, Portia. That ain't it. Then Shamia's just corny. She want to be funny so bad. Like, girl, you really lived the life. I mean, it seems like it's okay. It's whatever. Like, Shamia, you tacky. Your clothes. You need a stylist. Maybe you got one, but they really got you out here looking like you just start learning how to dress. Like you just start learning how to put a piece together. Okay, I don't know. She giving me Drew energy. Like she really trying hard. And that's why I don't like Drew because Drew just seems so whack. Drew is so whack. Like the way that y'all describe her trying to school or son one of the newbies, like, girl, you barely own this thing. You is barely on this. Mm-mm. Yeah, no. So, but shout out to y'all for covering it because y'all definitely be keeping me entertained when I be up late night. I just gotta have the TV going, y'all. I need to stop that. Sometimes I will. I'll be like, man, this TV been on like too long. It needs a break. I will just turn it off and sleep in silence. But if I don't want to hear no rain crashing, if I don't want to be in the cozy apartment letting the jazz play me to sleep, then I definitely will be going to uh one of the long-winded cousins that's gonna be on here talking on the panel for 2 hours. Like, what is going on? What y'all talking about? Y'all still up here? Let me click on this. Portia didn't know Simon, so we know PJ. Right. Candy said Portia didn't know Simon, so we know PJ didn't. Like, man, Portia, it's just sad because she really is like a waste. Like now you was Portia is a bad bee, but who you didn't let devalue you because men say that other men devalue a woman. So the game that she playing. Portia, you devalued by like Dennis. Now I say that I say that I like ugly niggas, but and I'm not calling Dennis ugly, but I'm just saying like Portia, this is who the baby daddy ended up being. Dennis, granted, he got. I'm just saying like Portia don't care about how ugly no nigga is. It's clear that she is a sack chaser. I just wish that she would have just stayed on Housewives the way that she was, and she had the sack. Like, so why is you out here sack chasing? I don't know. You hustling backwards, in my opinion, Portia. You just hustle backwards. I used to go up for Portia, but when she started hustling backwards, right, she buffering too. She is Candy. When she started buffering, I just stopped seeing her. I'm like, oh man, you disappoint me. You disappointed me out here. You were buffering every season. You on here with another ninja, like trying to lock him down. And I'm like, man, this is embarrassing. You out here, you got us looking bad. Us and as in the pretty girl. You see Portia, like, okay, I like her. Man, girl, you was dumb a little, but I still saw it. And I felt bad for her after the whole Cordell thing. She couldn't even buy them shoes. Man, what Shayna say? Shayna said we all used to go for Portia, but taking that woman's husband and Hennessy to be kept. Oh, to be a kept woman, right? Taking her husband Hennessy to be a kept woman, like that's where she lost me, right? That is so whack. Like, girl, you could have just been a bad bitch. You could have had any of these ninjas. Now it's like, man, I mean, like, if I was a man and I saw Portia knowing that she had like got married to a Simon, an African scammer, okay, African bully scratcher, scamming ass Simon. No, like I would just be like, I would be not interested because I'm not about to be no come up after Simon. Like, or I would feel like not, I will say this from the perspective of someone who wouldn't necessarily not be attracted to her, but the person that she is going to attract more dusties now because they feel like they got a chance. Girl, you didn't marry Simon. Like, you know how many gas station niggas feel like they could rightfully so holler at you? You know how many regular, like, niggas already gonna have the audacity. Now you didn't open up the floodgates. You didn't basically gave them a fun pass. That's crazy, Portia. Mm-mm. She's the fun girl, though. I don't know. I think she probably started turning people off though after she had that. Uh, after she had that her own reality show when people see how she was doing Miss Gina. Okay, I know y'all ain't going up for that level of disrespect. Candy said, not the shell and the Exxon ninjas, right? Like, man, sir, you've been here since I've been on my way to work and on my way off. Cause I drove past on my way into work when I was about to run out of gas. Okay, but I drove past because I didn't want to even have an interaction. And now I'm getting off and I needs to get the gas and you was still out here. What do you want? Why are you here? Go home. Go to Big Mama house, wherever your ass stay. Cause they be having places to be. That was so crazy. It's like if you could be somewhere for this long, I'm just questioning. Question for the Shell and the Exxon ninjas. If you can be somewhere for that long, dedicated hours, you might as well be on the clock. Like, do people be lying? I know. I done watched a lot of shows in 2020s and first 48s. I know people be lying about going to work. This is what happened. This is the profile, okay, of the criminal mind. They lie about having a job. They lie about having a job. They leave the house every day. They ain't paying no bills. The family don't know about it. So they ain't got no choice but to off the whole family. Am I lying? and play out some horrible uh acting job when they get on front of the cameras, when they get in the backstage with the police interrogation. You know, they do a horrible job. Everybody knows. Everybody, am I lying? This is the recipe. This is how they be doing. They been off the family. Now they interrogating. They looking for them. They looking for them. And it's like, y'all, you did this the whole time. The whole time. Y'all don't know nothing about no Mrs. Doubtfire. She said I'm shaking the pan because that's what be happening. So I'm just saying, I know that the shell and the exile ninjas can just go to a job, but y'all be lying to people talking about y'all got one. Damn. Why my neighbor as loud as I am? Y'all hear him? It's somebody walking the dog. They talking loud as hell. Like what? I thought it was a conflict. Carry your ass down the street with that. Carry your ass down. So I'm just saying, Portia, that's the kind of attention you're gonna be attracting when you then sat up there like Simon. Like, if I was a nigga with some money, I would be like, man, she's a bad bitch, but like I'm straight. Like, nah, man. Like I'll be nah, man. Nah, I don't know if niggas have standards, but that's the first time that they should act like they got some sense. Let's talk about another relationship, Shane. I'm gonna get your input on this. What do y'all think about Travis Hunter? Okay, he married his girlfriend, the little. I'm not gonna call him ugly, but he got a big head. He got some big gums and little teeth, and he is conventionally unattractive. Okay, and that's not the type. Not that ain't the one that I be going for, because y'all know that that's terminology that I use to describe what I'm attracted to. But that ain't the one. That one ain't it. You know, that one ain't it. But he married his girlfriend, didn't get a prenup, and it just is like, man, if people could just live from the experiences of others. I think this is a prime example. I think this is a prime example. Candy, you heard about that? I said, oh my God, like this little dude is so dumb. Where is your mama? Where is your daddy? Who was helping you throw the football? Where are they? Where is anybody that was ever around? Like they needed to be telling you, like, nigga, this ain't it. Like they need to be listening off other niggas to give you examples of you seen how you seen what happened to the last security guards. Hell, I don't know. Security guard. Why is you about to do this? Young man. Young man, you seen what happened to the last security guard. I could tell you at least 10 other people in the league or in general, okay, with money who then went down this road, and I'm telling you, it's the wrong road. Wrong road. But I don't know. I'm pretty sure that somebody, ain't nobody had to tell him. I know that he knows what the internet is. Like he didn't seen these situations come to light. He didn't seen them. Like, boy, unless you've been Amish or buried under a rock or in the witness of protection or something on Big Brother, what? Why you can't see the media to know that this is not what you do out here no more? Mm-mm. No more are the days of not getting no damn prenup. Look, I got $16 and I'll be damned. Okay? I'll be damned. Kidding. But no, for real, I would not be getting in no legal agreement with nobody without the contract to go with it. Like everybody right now is hoping like, oh, I hope that Cardi don't have to pay him no money because he cheated. Like that is definitely a clause that can be um in the within the prenuptial agreement. Like, man, if you cheat, you're not getting shit. You broke that contract. You're done and you're a bum. You're back to the ghetto you go. Okay? So, I mean, like, it is more than just coming down to money when it comes to how much somebody could get from you. Like, it could also be stipulations upon it. So, I don't know. I'm just saying, man, that's just stupid. That's just stupid. Candy said, right. Contract me, please, man. Put them paper. If we going to get the paperwork, then make sure we got it all. I'm just saying. If we get that paperwork, we got to have it all. Cry when I got it. Like, mm-mm. Candy said Gabor called him an easy lick. Right. She about to have some little ugly babies and call it a day. She about to have some little ugly babies that's gonna be running around here, gonna put them through the football camp, gonna mule them through too. Like, look, your daddy ugly ass that made me some money, and y'all is too. Don't get it twisted. We about to sign y'all up for everything because I ain't got time to be dealing with y'all little ugly asses running around. Okay, messing up my nice house that your daddy didn't pay for, that I didn't took from up under him because he was a dummy. And I'm gonna make sure that the next bitch don't do it to y'all. Okay? But then you might have, I mean, like you can just have a kid that don't really follow the full game plan. We done seen that pan out with Shanice having a baby by the game, y'all. I seen the game perform out here recently. At an old school rap artist concert, like old school, but you know what I'm saying? Like it's just little come through and have a little concert. But he was like the big ticket item on the ticket, and he was late. And when he came, he didn't have no voice. The nigga didn't even want to perform and earn the little money that he got to pay the lady that he owed $7 million to. And I'm just like, man, the gang, you need to do better. Shanice, this is what just really, she really could have had anybody. I'm just saying, Evelyn had the sauce on this. Evelyn had the game plan on this. You've been around many of them. You grew up in the environment like you were literally being groomed to be a freaking, I don't know, like what, NBA, a ball player's wife. You was being groomed. You was in position. You weren't like Jackie kids. Like you was actually a preference. I don't know what Jackie kids got going on, but I know Jackie hair don't be looking right. And I'm just saying that Shanice, you fucking blew it, baby. You freaking blew it. And that be like your daddy, right? Come on, little exactly. Come on, little nigga. She gonna put that little ass to work. Like she would definitely just like use them and put them in position to further her. I mean, that's what I would do if I was her. If I was her and I had figured out, man, I'm about to give me an ugly little football nigga real quick. I'm gonna give me a little ugly nigga. It don't matter. He dumb as hell, and that's all that matters because he's not gonna listen to anything that his family says. Okay, because he's never had attention before. They never given him hugs. They never said anything to him. He been down there with Mr. Coach Johnson. So he really ain't got no relationship with them anyway. Like isolate. First step. Shannon said Evelyn sleeping with her daughter, baby daddy at some point. Mm-mm-mm. Man, that is so dirty, right? Like the game of all. I just Like, I'm just saying, y'all, the game of all niggas. I'm just thinking of like when was the last time that it just seemed like that would have probably been a good idea? He been problematic for a while. You know, like Shanice, you don't be going to the games. You could have got you a ball brother, LaBall or Lorenzo. One of them ball brothers you could have had, okay? Somebody you could have what? Are you too old for little Bronny? I don't know. Like you could have been with Shador, little Dion. Now Shinsia over there trying to sink her claws into that one. Like, girl, you played that all the way wrong. Like, what a waste. Now you got a baby by a loser. Like, what are y'all over there talking about? What the regular day is? I feel like this nigga don't do shit but lounge. We doing shit but just being at the house, like walking around, like sliding his damn feet. Uh-uh. Candy said, I heard she already did long time ago. What, left? Left him? Yeah, you know what? I do low key feel like it was a little bit of turmoil right after she like kind of went public with the baby and posted or something. Like the game didn't really acknowledge the post, or you know how it be happening or whatever. Like, damn, then you just like intentionally got her out here looking unwanted and crazy. That is crazy. I hope that she get it right the second time around because just like I don't know, like why you got a baby by this fool? Is you get child support? Or you gonna have to get another nigga to support it? Cause sometimes that happens. Is that what the MO is? I don't know. I just know Shanice could have did better. Ooh, Candy just sent me something about Glorilla nose job. Yeah. Lord. Mm-mm-mm. Let me go to this. Let me go here. Oh dang. Why they gotta be playing music? Yeah, Glorilla, you could have gotten a nose job and it could have been done better. Like I wouldn't have even been. It just was kind of disappointing, but yeah, Shanice look older than Evelyn. She really do. This man have stressed her out. She has been niggified. She had been stressed out by a dusty man. Like I could just imagine how toxic he is. Like, mm. Like, I could just imagine him talking shit. Like, what you thought I was gonna do? I already got any other kids. No, you wanted to have this baby, girl. You wanted to have this baby. Like I got things to do. I'm on the road. Yeah, no, Shanice, man. If you play your cards right, everything's gonna be alright. If you play your cards right, everything. What's up, Demarcus? Jared from the Never Ever Mets. Ooh, tell me why I never be watching that, but I be hearing y'all talk about it. Ooh, these people just be irking. It be triggering y'all. I guess let me reveal. I think that I have a problem just watching the dating shows because it definitely just be triggering. I just be like, oh my god, no, no, no. She said I need to watch it. Man, it be triggering. Then it be like all in your algorithm, and now all you seeing is like ah, the stupid stuff that people be doing. Because I don't know, I just be so mad when a bitch don't know better. Like, how is this still happening? Like you should be able, but I understand also like the spell that one can be under when they feel like they in love or in a new situationship. Like, man, that's why I can't do it. That's why that is the main reason why I can't do it because I make like decisions that are not in my best interest when I am in the new stage of a situationship or a relationship with someone. Like, I just don't like that. Okay, I don't like that I do that because I just be so enthralled, and I'm like, nah. Something will break it, eventually something break the spell, but it'd be like the simple fact that I can be taken there. It's hard. It can be more difficult for some than others, but for the most part, when I be doing, I be like, man, no, this is so 2018 of you. We don't do this. What? We do not do this. So, yeah, nah. That's like the main reason why. Cause I be getting secondhand embarrassment from the shit that they be doing. Like I was watching um I was watching. It's one that I know that y'all have covered, but I can't think of what it actually the name of it was. But it was probably Love Is Blinds. It was like with a black couple with a guy that was just so like unnecessarily passive aggressive. It wasn't AD. It was I'm gonna give it a watch. The Never Ever Miss. What's it come on, y'all? Is it on Netflix? I'm just man, don't say that it's on Netflix. Cause man, I'm just hoping it ain't. I'm about to look it up because you know one thing that I got a lot of is subscriptions. One thing that I got a lot of is subscriptions. Trying to get rid of them. I'm like, damn. Oh, it's on OWN. Okay, I think that I could watch that from YouTube TV. It's so awesome. Hmm. Awesome. Yeah, I had to tap into that and talk about it up here on the next Sunday smoke session. I'm like, what do they be talking about? I be entertained just hearing y'all talk about it, but I'm like, why don't I get over it? Because it be what it really is. I just need to press play. You know, I just be needing to press play and get it going. But it just be so much hesitation and reservation to actually press play on the thing because I just be feeling cringe, just like awaiting, foreshadowing the cringe of it all. Like, man, you about to be up here doing embarrassing shit for somebody who doesn't like deserve you or anything to even to even be with somebody because it sounds like these people be having kids that they ain't told the other person about. Y'all, I have definitely been in a never ever met situation with somebody, but we just was never planning on meeting. I think that we was like pretending like, how you might be like, okay, yeah, like this was like in the MySpace days or something. We was probably in the MySpace days, them sidekick aim days where you got a friend on there and you just know them from the internet, like they done migrated to your other social media. Y'all keep in touch. Yes, I definitely, man, put a one down in the chat if y'all got people in y'all life like that. Like I don't even know this fool for real, but like he done been around for some he ain't been around through some profiles, okay? Through some account name changes and all. Like, why are you on all of my social media? Always. Mm-mm. It's some people like that. And you be like, okay, even if you start talking to one, like for example, I have started talking to one before, okay, kind of cute and whatnot, but they might disappear. Then when they come back, they don't say nothing about having a kid, but you go looking through their profile and you like, this nigga that had a baby. Wow, that's crazy. So where is that person at? Like that you just had this 5 month old baby with? Where is her? Like where is she? Where is the lady that you just had the baby that you had uh liked but didn't post? Because you start investigating when they start trying to resurface. Like, I don't need a text buddy. Okay, them niggas be still thinking that that is a thing. Candy said we will be covering the never ever miss on tomorrow. Ooh. Okay, well I'm gonna definitely tap in and see what y'all is talking about. Hopefully I'll be done watched it by then. That's gonna be my assignment for the night. Cause it's Sunday. Okay. I'm off. I ain't got nothing to do. I'm about to be on there. Let me see what they talking about. Mm-mm. But yeah, I definitely understand the never ever met situation. I would not be in one though. Like what? Not going to the show. Not all like that, like that. Oh, Demarcus, am I watching The Shy? I definitely plan on watching it, especially now that Reg is back so soon in the series. I didn't see that coming because far as I knew, Reg was up out of here, okay? But he resurfaced, and I'm like, okay, I think I'm about to watch this. I didn't really have an interest in watching it because it just it just was like has ran its course. Like everybody done been with everybody. Emmy got babe, like he want to feel some type of way. Like now that Tiff is pregnant with Rob, baby, like I don't know if that was like really what he was feeling, but it definitely was implied based on the reviews that I didn't heard. I ain't seen it for myself, but you know how it is. You just be down here watching the reviews sometime and get all that you need to know. But yeah, now that Reg is back, I do feel like I'll start actually watching it. And seeing what's going on with it. I doubt that it get back to that like really it's like a soap opera right now. It gives soap opera vibes. I just didn't like the seasons as they started to focus on the kids more. It just got like, man, I don't care about Jim and Jake. Like for real like that. So I don't know. It was like, man, if I wanted to watch like High School Musical or All American, this seemed like one of them kid teen based shows. I don't like those, y'all. Like, I don't care what these kids is doing. DeMarcus said, Tracy's storyline is throwing me off with Keith. Now, what's she doing with Keith? Candy, are you covering the shy? Tracy, like, why are you even still on the show? I don't want to try to put this lady out of a job. But, like, is that somebody auntie or is that somebody girlfriend? Or, like, Lena, what is she to you? Because, for real, Tracy just been on this show for no reason for quite some time. She has had no purpose in the shy for quite some time, in my opinion. Like, lady, we been found out who took out your son. You should have been cried off then, never came back. It just wasn't necessarily for her story to keep pushing. It seemed very forced. Unnecessary. I don't know. I don't know. Tracy smashed Keith. Okay, let me see. Cause I don't know why. I just don't know who Keith is right away. Let me see if I can figure it out. this person, Jackie. Why? Oh my God, this just seems so crazy. And like I was just saying, like they are all intertwined and all over the place, and then all been with each other. Like I don't know, but the shot might keep going and going and going and going and going from the looks of it. Who's excited about BMF returning? The last time we seen them, they was walking to Mexico from wherever they was. They was walking to Mexico. To me, that's the equivalent of Debo, you trying to break a chain with a brick. Like what is it? What is even happening? Like where are we gonna pick up off at when we return? Of course, I'm gonna give it a watch because it ain't nothing else, and quite frankly, the Star subscription, I tried to cancel it. They say, hey, would you keep it if we give you 3 months more for $3.99? I was like, I might as well. $3.99 a month for 3 or 4 more months, whatever y'all talking about. I'll go ahead on and keep it. So that's gonna cover BMF. That's the only reason that I'm gonna be watching it. Cause I'm so tired of these shows. I'm so tired. I love Raising Canaan. I'm so tired of the way that it went off. Okay, with just Rock standing there with trying to act like she was about to cry, with Marv having to like basically on his last leg. I don't know. I don't know. With Kanan getting manipulated, being a dummy. We needed one more episode, y'all. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Tracy is related to Alicia. In real life, Jason was Quentin's son. I remember, I know that, but Tracy just seemed like she's running her course. Like anything that you're doing right now, man, why is you here? Alicia is about to turn into Brandy from Thin Line in Between Love and Hate. trying to control Tiff and her grandchild. Yeah, Tiff, I could already see that she about to be annoying as hell. Not Tiff, but Brandy. Alicia. Like, girl, this is not your child. This is your grandchild. But Tiff, you might as well stay where you at. At least, I mean, I gotta watch it to find out, but at least it seemed like you about to be at least because of your child, you might be sitting pretty, you might be in a good position. So you might want to grieve a little bit longer, girl. Keep trauma bonding with his mama or something to just buy your time in the lap of luxury. It is a little bit dangerous over there, but I think you might be alright. You got Rashad dumbass being security, getting jealous of Jake, a 18-year-old little boy, like thinking that, I mean, not Jake, but Jabari, whatever. I was talking about that show like I really be watching it, y'all. I ain't seen one episode. I ain't seen one episode. Mm-mm. But anyway, y'all, I'm about to get off the line because I'm just on here and I ain't got nothing else to talk about. And I don't want to have no, I don't want to just be sitting up here on silent with y'all. Whew. Mm-mm. Yeah, we was at the birthday party earlier, y'all. I'm pretty sure Winter is gonna sleep good tonight. I cannot get over Glorilla nose, y'all. That's crazy. Like the nose, when you change your nose, you just be looking like a whole different person. Like that's why it's like, don't be mad when your kids don't look like you. Okay? Some people would probably prefer that. It's obvious, but like for the ones that still gonna be thinking they're gonna be like, this my little twin. Be prepared to be breaking her nose open too, because she's not gonna be. You do not look like her no more. Anyway, y'all, make sure y'all hit that like button and make sure that you subscribe to the channel. I feel like I am making my way back to these YouTube streets. Y'all see, I ain't getting no smoke session in so long. So I'm gonna try to go ahead on and get a little structure, at least doing a little update every now and then. I was feeling like doing a quick 1-2 or Wednesday 1-2, something around that for any news that might pop off between the week or whatnot. But like stuff that might crack off. Other than that, I just don't want to be like committed to being like, I don't even want to say that I don't want to be committed. What it is, y'all, I don't want to do the work. This is what it come down to. Ain't nobody got time to be hopping on the internet. I gotta make sure certain things is in place. It's just too much. I wish that I could just turn on my camera and be like, man, I'm about to record this video. But I can't. I gotta do it at an opportune time. So that be the thing, y'all. Anyway, just stay locked into your girl. I definitely enjoy having y'all in the chat, entertaining me and keeping me company every time that I go live. And I look forward to seeing y'all in the next one. Let me get my shout outs. Let me give my shout outs. Let me start off from the bottom on up. Shout out to Demarcus, any ninja watchers, anybody in the bushes. Shout out to y'all. Shout out to my girl Candy. Shout out to PG. Shout out to Shayna. Okay. Shout out to everybody that was in the chat, hanging out this late Sunday. Shout out to Miss Kira. Happy birthday, girl. Shout out to Stephen Harris. Shout out to T-Man. Shout out to Tamika's Den. Shout out to Mo 69 Ways. I'm just thinking about the whole gang. Yeah, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Bye bye. Hold up, I gotta do something first. Yeah, because I'm over it. What? Okay, good night, y'all.